Eat your words. Eat your words. Eat your words.
Ladies and gentlemen, questions for the undisputed heavyweight champion, please. The question is, why did it take so long?
Let me give you your introduction, man. Hold it. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? What's happening back there? Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me the privilege and the honor of introducing a man who has truly made history this evening. This was the most talked about, the most publicly demanded fight in our time. It is the largest grossing fight. It is the largest sight fee for a fight in the history of mankind. It is indeed It is indeed what I told the world, because I had the enviable position of being the promoter for this great gladiator, this great champion, this giant, vis-a-vis another man who was the promoter, so we didn't have to put on an objectivity, impartial, and biased approach. And we predicted that this man right here is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, and he proved it in one round. The greatest fighter in our era of our time right now, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson. Any question for him? He proved to be history. He's universal. Let's try to get along, Jim. Let's try to get along. Let's try to get along.
What can I say? Give me something.
Let's try to get along.
I'm,
Come on, man.
You know, when I came in the ring, before we left my penthouse, my trainer told me, I have some news to tell you. It's either good or bad. It depends on you. I took the money that both of our person, I bet that you knock him out in the first round. And I didn't know if he was fooling or not, because I know he liked to gamble. And I'm saying, did he really do this? And when the fight was over, I said, where's the $45 million? He said, I was only kidding. When I came in the ring and I looked at him, I could see in his face and I saw the fear, and I knew it was going to be a first round knockout. And if I would like to answer some questions if I can, because I don't have much to say. I can't hear you, and if I can't hear, I'm going to have to leave. Well, let me tell you, my objective of fighting is to be the ultimate professional. And the objective of being a professional, regardless whatever happens in my life in general, the job has to be done. Regardless whatever happened, my mother died, somebody I love died, the job has to be done. And that's the sign of being a professional. I can't hear you. I can't hear these talking guys. I can't hear these talking guys. I can't hear you. Don't fucking yell at me. I knew in the first round, soon as I hit the first punch I hit him on the head, I guess, and he wobbled a little, and I could see that. I heard him, but he tried to fight back. I knew it was either two things he could do. He could either be very scared and fight like he did, and just try to look for a cut or get lucky and look for a knockout, or either he could run around all night, and he took the best option to fight. Well, it was never easy. I put in 8 weeks of training to make it this easy. But it was never easy. If I would have never trained, it perhaps would have went 10 rounds or something. But that I put in 8 weeks, you know what I mean, I guaranteed the 1 round.
Mike Ryan. Yes, yes, very satisfied. Very satisfied.
One at a time, please. Right down in front here.
No. Right here, my man. What do you say?
The question is, do you have any kind of letdown that there aren't any big names out there now? You know, like you're the youngest guy now, you're only 21. There's not that many big names out there.
Well, everyone said Spinks was the best fighter in the world. There's people out here like, you know who they are. They said Spinks is the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
What about Holyfield? That's the next big one you're all talking about. That there's always 100 guys. Someone new's going to come out every day. This is the heavyweight champ of the world. Everyone wants a piece of him.
Well, we're going to take care of that. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean, things are not working out so well. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, our relationship, as far as personally, it's really on the downhill. It's really, there's no good personal relationship between the two of us. But business-wise, it's still a little shaky. But like I said, after this fight, and I wasn't really appreciative of what you guys, quote, the reporters did to me. Building up to this fight, you tried to embarrass me, you tried to embarrass my family, you tried to disgrace us. And as far as I know, this might be my last fight.
Talk to him, Frank.
Someone,
Talk to
anybody, right here,
Talk to him.
right here. Quiet.
Well, like I said before, ever since I was 12 years old, I was groomed not only just to be, as you see, physical, you know what I mean, to be very intellectual and handle the pressures that comes with boxing. You know what I mean, like the groupies, like the people like the reporters, you know what I mean. I'm not saying all of you because a lot of reporters are my friend, but a lot of you are assholes. And he told me that this was going to happen. And somebody like me, because all my life has been chaos, so it really doesn't bother me. But once I become vulnerable because you attack somebody I love, like my wife and my mother-in-law, and that's the only way that you could get to me, because basically I'm a don't care person.
All right, man. Preach the word.
Right there. Does all of it become boring? Is that what you asked? It's becoming boring.
Well, it's never boring because like fighting's in my blood. I've been doing, even though I'm 21 going 22, I've been doing it for 10 years. I've been fighting for 10 years ever since I was 12 years old, competitively. And like I said before, who knows what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go away for a while and take it from there.
Go ahead. What about?
Excuse me? All right, about Carl the Truth Williams, he's a good fighter, but do the public want, you saw him fight Burbick, and what kind of fight him and Burbick had, and you saw that did the Burbick. Do you want me to fight Carl the Truth Williams for your money?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you.
Back up.
Snap away.
Get out the way.
We show up when we win. We on time when it turns out like this too. Because this is a sport and what it's about. Let's hear it for these two guys.
All right, Bill. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. All right, okay. All right.
Well, exactly what's next. I guess I'll just take some time off because I've been training for a long time, and it's finally come to a halt. And I'll just relax, take some time off, and then I'll see what's next once I get back active again, I guess. Say what now? Well, maybe I was a little anxious, but I came to fight like I said I would. Everybody wondered was I going to run and make it such a boring fight. He hit me with a good shot earlier against the ropes, and I thought I'd take time out to get myself together and come back for a second try. And I thought after getting hurt with a shot that he would try to press me. So I thought I'd catch him coming in, and instead I shot my load, and he stepped back and caught me with a good shot, and that's what stopped the fight. Why was there a delay? In what? I didn't know anything about it.
He didn't know anything about the delay. There was some knots that were tied up at the end of the glove and tape on them, and I wanted them taken out. That's what it was. Mike didn't even know what was going on.
Well, body punching, I wasn't bothered with his body shots at all. But I wondered as I was in there, I said, well, I guess, like I said, and I've said time and time again, a puncher, it doesn't take a very hard shot to knock anybody out. You get hit in a good spot, and you'll get lightheaded. You possibly can fall down. But he punches pretty good. He hit me in a spot in the top of my head, which I think anybody would get lightheaded or fall back if they got hit in the spot that I did. Well, I was going to fight back, as I said, and it was tough with Mike's style to see exactly what type of fight plan you would like to have, or you were going to have, but you would like to have the perfect plan to nullify all of the things that he would do or want to do, and do all the necessary things to keep him in respect and at bay. And my main thing was to get the respect that I thought I needed in the earlier rounds, but I appreciate it, and I'd like to take out some time to thank every one of you that stood behind me and supported me throughout my career and throughout the whole entire time we were fighting to get this fight. And say it again. Well, I've had a number of fights, so a lot of gym work, if you want to count them too. Yeah, but in the ring, as a light heavyweight, there were a lot of guys that were much faster than Mike. So I've been up against some speed. No, I wasn't intimidated at all. I had to just do all the necessary things to avoid getting hit, and wind up trying. Well, I thought after. Well, it's a thing when you take an 8 count or go down to indicate that you have taken a good shot. It's a thing where the boxer comes in after. I guess causing you to do this. He comes in and tries to nail you with maybe a good right hand. So I thought I would exchange right hands with him in case he thought that I was in that much trouble that he could just nail me one shot. Instead, he countered and hit me with an uppercut. Say it again. Like I said, I really don't know. I didn't think that it played a role in my performance at all, but you never know. And I said I'll just wait and see, and I can tell you if so, but I still can't tell you.
I'm going to advise Mike to take some time off and enjoy his personal life as Michael Spinks, the man.
No, I I mean, do as you would. I would have advice for anybody that gets in the ring with anyone. Give it all you got. Say it again. Do I feel? Well, in the early stages of any fight, the first round is a very crucial round for anybody. And the things that I think I should have done with all the hype and all, I just tried to do what I came to do, and that was fight. And I said I would come to fight, not that I had planned to stand toe-to-toe, in which I didn't. I moved around as much as I could, and when I felt that I saw a shot that I could take, I tried to take the shot. But I came up short, and in turn, I got caught by him. Say it again? Do I think he? Oh, of course. I mean, I think every man gives each man respect. Tyson has a lot to work with. I mean, with tremendous punching power, and if nothing else, with that type of power, if I possessed it, I wouldn't necessarily want to take a punch, but it wouldn't matter what you would unload. As long as I was able to hit you one time, I'd be sure that I would get the results that I would need to finish you off. Just maybe one punch. He's a very hard puncher.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take a rematch. No. If I was, I would have never showed up for the fight, because nobody can make me get in the ring when I'm afraid of anybody. But I don't fear no man on this planet Earth. No man. I don't fear nobody. I respect everybody, and respect. And with respect, you give every man the benefit of the doubt. And if you carry just two hands and two fists in the ring with you, I mean, it does. Like I said, it doesn't take a very hard punch to knock anybody out. You hit him in the right spot, everybody go. And I know 35 ways now that don't work to beat Mike Tyson. Is there a way to beat this man? Can you name 35 ways? But can you name those 35 ways? See, all right. So that is that don't make amount to anything. Well, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Was I ready? I think I was prepared, right? Yeah. I think I was 100% going in. Yeah, I have no excuse.
No excuses.
None.
I expected Mike Tyson to come out the way he did. He comes out that way for everybody. And so no surprise there, not at all. Well, I didn't expect him to go out and try to get the respect that was real. I thought the rest. What was the question? The question was, what did Michael do in the first round? You expected Michael to do that, but what did Michael do in the first you were planned on? Well, I had planned on a strategy that entails more boxing and moving.
Sure. I've said it before and I'll say it again. There is always somebody that can beat somebody. I mean, there's no man on earth that just can't be beat. Well, I really don't know. Well, I haven't been watching everybody, but you never know. Styles make boxing, and he can get a bad style today or tomorrow. Well, I just got out, so I couldn't say. I mean, and I've been doing it for quite a while. I had a lengthy time off, and I came back, and with all the excitement of getting ready for such a match, I would like to take a breather right now.
Question from the lady. Right
Sure.
there. Been asking for a while.
No, no, I wouldn't say there is an easy way to go out. I mean, no easy ways of going out. I thank everybody for supporting me and being with me in my fight for the fight. All I can say to the fight is that we asked for it. It was what the public wanted, and we wanted to I guess figure out who's who. Mike was the better man tonight, and my head goes off to him, and that's how it goes. Do you want me to play a factor in? Well, I'm sure he. No, I didn't notice any cutoff, but he was right. He was directly in front of me, and all I could think of was trying to catch him in the process. That's normally my fight. I try to. That's where I made my living in many fights. I catch you in the act, and I've managed to catch a lot of guys in the act in trying to get to me. I caught them in the exchange, and I normally would come up on the good end. But this time I came up short. No, I'm sure none of the body shots bothered me at all. But it had to be a head shot. No, the first punch there, I mean, they were head shots. You know, I know the last punch. I was well aware of what, I mean, I knew exactly what I threw, and the counter punch for that particular punch that I threw was a right uppercut. So, I mean, I knew the final punch was a right uppercut. Not that I knew of.
Okay, guys. Thank you, Mr. Trump.
All right. And I'd just like to thank you all for your support. All right.
Right. We got the cars and shit over there. It's room.
We're going to the cars.
Yeah, we going to the car. We got all the shit. Well, the vans and the car.
Not really. I think
Thank you,
it's
Lord.
always exciting. You know, I wouldn't say disappointed. I can't say I'm disappointed. I mean, of course, I would have. Of course, I wanted to win. I wanted to win. What can I say?